Lady C spills. Discovered fresh evidence that proves Meghan Markle was never pregnant with Archie ***. In a bombshell revelation that is sure to rock the royal family and their devoted followers, Lady Colin Campbell, renowned royal biographer and commentator, has uncovered startling new evidence that casts serious doubt on Meghan Markle's pregnancy with her first child, Archie. Lady C, as she is commonly known, has been a vocal critic of Meghan and Prince Harry's departure from the royal family and has never shied away from leveling harsh criticism at the Duchess of Sussex. However, her latest claims go far beyond mere skepticism or opinion. She asserts that she has unearthed concrete proof that Meghan's much-celebrated pregnancy with Archie was entirely fabricated. The evidence, according to Lady C, comes from multiple eyewitness accounts and physical discrepancies that she says make it impossible for Meghan's pregnancy timeline to have been legitimate. In her forthcoming book, Meghan and Harry, The Real Story, Lady C lays out her case in meticulous detail, challenging the official narrative that has been perpetuated by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and their supporters. One of the key pieces of evidence that Lady C highlights is the curious absence of a visible baby bump during certain public appearances by Meghan. Despite the palace's insistence that Meghan was pregnant, Lady C points to numerous photographs and footage that show the Duchess maintaining a completely flat stomach well into what should have been the later stages of her pregnancy. There are so many occasions where Meghan was seen in figure-hugging dresses and tight-fitting outfits, and her stomach was conspicuously flat, Lady C asserts. A normal pregnancy, especially for a first-time mother, would have produced a much more pronounced and visible baby bump, but that simply was not the case. Lady C also questions the sudden and dramatic appearance of Meghan's baby bump in other public appearances, suggesting that it was likely the result of elaborate prosthetics or padding rather than a natural pregnancy. The sudden popping out of her stomach in some photos is quite suspicious, Lady C says. It's almost as if someone was manually inflating a prosthetic belly before certain events. Furthermore, Lady C points to eyewitness accounts from palace staff and royal insiders who have come forward to corroborate her suspicions. According to these sources, Meghan was never seen to be in any obvious physical discomfort or distress associated with pregnancy, nor did she exhibit typical pregnancy-related behaviors like morning sickness or fatigue. Multiple people have come to me, people who have worked closely with Meghan and the royal family, and they have attested to the fact that there was no evidence of an actual pregnancy, Lady C reveals. No one ever saw Meghan experiencing any of the common symptoms or challenges of carrying a child. Perhaps most damning of all, Lady C claims to have obtained documentary evidence that undermines the legitimacy of Archie's birth certificate. Through her investigation, she says she has uncovered irregularities and inconsistencies that cast doubt on the authenticity of the official record. There are some very curious details on Archie's birth certificate that simply do not add up, Lady C states. I'm talking about things like discrepancies in the listed location of the birth, as well as anomalies in the stated time of delivery. These are not minor details, they are substantial inconsistencies that call the entire document into question. Lady C is quick to acknowledge that her allegations are explosive and potentially damaging to the reputation of Meghan and Harry. However, she insists that her sole motivation is to uncover the truth, regardless of how uncomfortable or controversial it may be. I know these claims are going to be very difficult for some people to accept, Lady C concedes. Meghan and Harry have cultivated this image of a loving, traditional family, and the idea that it was all an elaborate ruse will be profoundly unsettling for many of their supporters. But as a biographer and royal commentator, I have a responsibility to follow the evidence wherever it leads, no matter how unpalatable the conclusions may be. As Lady C's book nears its publication date, the anticipation and controversy surrounding her revelations continues to grow. The royal family has yet to comment on the allegations, and it remains to be seen whether Meghan and Harry will choose to address them publicly. One thing is certain, however, Lady C's explosive claims are sure to dominate the royal news cycle in the coming weeks and months, sparking intense debate and forcing the public to re-examine everything they thought they knew about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's family history.